Internacionalización, Plan for Natural Body Soap, LUNARIA, Artesanía, Botánica. Good evening, esteemed judges. My name is Eliana Paola Garcia Arias, and together with my colleague Alex Padilla, we will present the defense of our internationalization project on export natural soaps to aesthetic. The beginning with a brief introduction. The idea originated from a piece of advice my grandmother used to give me when I was little. She used to say, Eliana, be careful with your face. Your face is your representation of others. At that time, I was young and didn't see much important in it, but I'm sure you will agree that as you grow up, those small things, some of you will stay recording in our minds. So we put ideas together on boom. Today, one of the biggest concerns related to self is meeting, self-love, and even social acceptance is beauty and self-care. And from there, the idea of Lunaria so was born, a blend of self-care and most visible idea, the environmental and natural funk that gives the project its special value. We believe then was the product, its ingredients of Colombian, of course. Our brand is rooted that is authentic, the cultural roots of our country. And we have the aspiration of transmitting culture and love from our territory and exporting abroad. For that reason, we conducting a formal study. We started by identifying how our soap could be made use in high quality ingredients with a familiar essence and once again culture mining. It is a set of three soap, one made with guava, another made coffee, known Wardine, and my favorite, the herbal soap, just bringing back family memories and legacy. Legacy that now realize a global intention focused on our care and well-being. Through our reach, we found brands already well positioned in the market. We excellent preference. After analysis, we move on identifying the country with the just less demand to learn from them. Then when develop the corresponding thought, applying and seeing me learn throughout the semester. I sincerely hope the information is clear and that our project transmits not only idea of exporting a product for economic purpose, but the intention of sharing lab, culture, and legacy from our memories and our jump to the to seek something comforting for the skin and just not for the yards. Well, thank you very much.
Internationalization strategy for this project. We saw the possibility of implementing this strategy with the logistic route from Bogota to its destination city. And to achieve this, we have the following options. The option consisting of picking up the empty container from the yard designated by the shipping company and the transporting it to the Bogota plant to load it into a 40 high Q container, which is what we plan to transport. The cargo will then be transferred to the port of Cartagena, where the entry, documentary, and physical process will be carried out before the shipping company and the port to complete the corresponding custom formalities. For this process, the required documentation is commercial invoice, packing list, certificate of origin, shipping authorization request, in Colombia is SAE, and bill of lading. This is transport document CIA. We also have the option of air transport, however it is much more expensive and would only be used in emergencies case. And in agreement with the consignee, in this case, the goods would be loaded at the Bogota plant, taken to the Bogota airport, and entering into the warehouse to complete customs processing. The following records for the process is commercial invoice, packing list, certificate of origin, shipping authorization request in Colombia is SAE, and airway bill. This is transport air document. And certificate of analysis in Colombia is OA. This year route is estimated to take 5 to 6 days and runs from Cartagena to the port of Miami. For their air route, if applicable, the ideal option will be to take a direct cargo or passenger flight from Bogota to Miami in 5 or 6 hours. Now, for the distribution plan, we have studied 3 channels with which we can reach a broader target audience. For example, an initial platform could be Amazon. We also have organic stories and finally collaboration with specialized operators. Shipperbob, Flow Space, Ecom Hollow, comprehensive warehousing, labeling, and nationwide distribution service in the USA. Now, one of our best strategies is perhaps marketing management, generating content that is conscious, friendly, attractive, and sustainable for the public. For this case, we can use social media, influencers, and Amazon ads. And financial viability and risk. Our logistic for both air and sea freight handle different values. So the ideal situation is always to be able to choose the most economical option without significantly affecting operation or putting the product at risk. And key message, growing and sustained demand is project in the target markets, ensuring robust profitability within the premium natural cosmetic segment. Now, we also have main risk, but we also have mitigation measures. So, main risk most during transport, custom delays, damage due to handling, fluctuation in freight rates, and shortage. In mitigation measures, use of disinfectants and moisture-resistant packagings, complete and up-to-date FDA documentation to streamline processes, and implementation of double packaging and use of reinforced boxes, and medium-term contracts with reliable carriers, and maintain a safety stock equivalent to 4 weeks of sales. Conclusion and lessons learned. Potential of Colombian artisanal products such as Lunaria, we have great potential for internationalization thanks to their unique biodiversity and sustainable approach. We have the advantage that the products we work with are local. The process use a traditional method that preserves the integrity and benefits of natural oils and extracts, ensuring the highest quality. Commitment to local communities through fair trade and the use of compostable packagings in line with the values of conscious consumers. Integration of sustainability and competitiveness. Lunaria demonstrates that Colombians' rich biodiversity combined with a sustainable business model is the key to competing with authenticity and value in global markets. Our goal is to use 0% plastic in our products. Global alignment SDG 12, responsible production and consumption strategy connecting with conscious market trends. Ethnical use guava, coffee, and herbs, ensuring transparent and fair value chains. Skill developed and international trade, this project consolidates a robust set of skills in logistic, regulation, and market strategies, which are the fundamental for international expansion. Um, Research and mastery of FDI, on CRI, and INCI requirements to insurance, regulatory, and compliance in exporting, design of efficient logistic routes, Bogota, Cartagena, Miami, with an optimized cost structure. That's all. Thank you very much for your attention. We hope you like it. We look forward to receiving your valued comments. And my name is Alex Padilla, and my college name is Eliana. Thanks so much. Good night. Bye bye.